Hi guys, it's Liz here. Thanks so much for joining me today. I am so excited about this project. You don't understand how much fun I had making it. It is another one-page wonder, and this one, I just love how it turned out. I will show you how to make it. I'm just going to show you what I used, but if you want to skip to checking out the project and then what we'll be making, I will put that timestamp on the screen. So this is the paper that I've used. This is from Making and Creating with Digital Collage Club. I used like their vintage grungy papers and then their latest collection, which is the Coffee Lovers Journal. I was so excited about it. These are the large pages. So these are some of the pages that come in the kit. And I just love the colors. I love the designs. I think it was just really a fun project, and my idea behind it was this would be easy to make, lots of gifts for friends, etc. So I'm showing you, I've shrunk the pages into two to a page to make them smaller for my project. These are the ephemera pieces that come with the kit. And I have discount codes and links in the description box below for you if you're interested in joining the Digital Collage Club with Making and Creating. I have discount codes for an annual membership or a lifetime membership, which if you guys love digitals and working with digitals, you will love the shop. So check it out. So this is what I'm going to show you how I made. I truly loved it. Not my original idea. I think I saw this at Camellia Craft Designs maybe a year ago. She did it a little different because she used larger paper, but I wanted to show you on the 8.5 by 11, which was also part of the idea. So the cover for here, I've added one of the images from the kit. And then I've also used their vintage like polka dot papers as well for the background. So I printed like double-sided on this one. Of course, you don't have to if you don't want to do that, but I just wanted to see how it looked with double-sided paper. All the ephemera here is from the kits, so I've just cut out different pieces, except for this one here, this little ticket, which happens to be from a subscription box. But all the other pieces that you see here are from the actual kit. I've shrunk again some of the journal pages to make them into these little journaling cards, and I think it just turned out so nice. I did round the corners on this one just to give it a slight different look, but then I'm showing you how to make this in a kind of like a different way where you can add the pockets in a different way. I love this design on this one. This is one of the actual journal pages that I used to make this one, and you can see just how gorgeous it turns out. So for this one, I did something a little different. I added the pocket on the other side. And again, that's from the kit. These two pieces actually come from a sticker from Grabby. And I do have an unboxing and discount codes for them as well if you wanted to check out what came in that box. This was part of it. And so, of course, I got to use some of the coffee themed stickers. So we've got the pocket on this side, as I mentioned. And then we have the larger pocket on the back here. I just added a tag and again shrunk down one of the journal pages to make it into a journaling card. I love this project because you can mass make it and, have a lot of maybe things ready for the holidays if you wanted to. If you're sending out gift cards to teachers and that sort of thing, these would be lovely to have. I have this little coffee cup. Now these little ticket pieces here are from the Your Creative Studio ephemera. Again, I have discount codes for them and I have links to their shop below as well. And then this one was from Michael's Paper Pad, the little coffee or tea stained pots here as well. So as you can see, you already have 3 pockets on one side and 2 pockets on the other side. So this is like a 5 pocket little ephemera holder. We will be using one sheet of 8.5 by 11 paper, and then you use up every little bit to make this. Now the one that I said was made by Camellia Craft Designs, she used a 12 by 12 paper and the leftover bits she used to make tags and a closure. So because the majority of the project is using the 8.5 by 11 paper, I decided to just focus on that one. And I think her project maybe was over a year ago. I will link her channel below, you guys, if you are interested in checking it out as well. So look how cute they turned out. I am super excited about it. I can't wait to show you how to make it. And as I said, if you were going to be making these, like mass making them, maybe to add gift cards into them, is such a great idea because there's lots of pockets to do that. So I've happened to have a used gift card here, and I'm just going to show you. You can attach it anywhere, but I think it'd be cute to kind of pop out of one of the side pockets. You could put a photo, you could put a little note, you could do so much with these pockets as well. And as I said, it's a mass make one that you can do as well. So if you're making little packages to send out to friends, this would be so perfect to put something like that together. So I will have links to the digitals I use, the discount codes as I mentioned, and anything else I've shown you. If you have any questions, please leave them below and I will be happy to answer them for you. If you make any, don't forget to link me or to mention me and tag me so I can check out what you were inspired to make, and I might get I might feature your channel if I happen to see your video as well mentioning mine. All right, my friends, let me show you how to make it. So you take your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and as I said, I printed it double-sided. Outside I put that vintage grungy paper from their shop, and then on the inside I have the vintage polka dot looking one. And we're only going to make a few scores for this base project. So on the 11-inch side, we're going to score at 3. And then we're going to score at 7. And then once you do that, you're going to turn it once and you're going to score it at 3 again. And that's all the scoring that we have to do for this project. And now we just start putting it together. So as I said, it's so easy to mass make. If you grab, a few sheets of paper, do your scoring first, and then you can continue the process. You can make so many of these. I can't wait to make them in like a Christmas theme as well. And then maybe add them to, Happy Mail, and just really, really love how easy it is to put together. All right, so I've scored all my little bits. We're going to cut this little square at the bottom, which turns out to be like 3 by 3. So we're going to cut that off completely. And then make sure you cut out the score lines as well from the sheet that you're left with, and then also the little square at the bottom, because we will be using that as well. And sometimes when you kind of score it, it gets in the way when you're trying to fold pages together. So here we're just taking this part out, and I'm just going to clean it up and make sure that you take off any of the excess from your scoring, because that's going to help when you're attaching your little sheet to your project. I hope you guys like this project. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and check out my playlist. I have many one-page wonder projects on my channel. I think this would be maybe number 82 that I have on my channel. All right, so you take this top corner here and you bring it all the way down to make a triangle. And I'm just going to show you that once I've scored it here. And I'm just making sure that I have my nice little triangle on that side. Make sure that I'm able to see it, because I'm going to be cutting that little triangle off. All right, so again, we have our sheet here, and then we're just cutting off this little corner and folding that little top part to make a triangle. Bring it all the way to just before your score line. And now we're going to cut off that little triangle. And that's all the cutting you're going to have to do here, my friends. Actually, we're just going to cut something else. I'll show you that in a minute. I almost forgot, because we need to make the pockets fold a little bit better. So when this bottom part folds up, we need to cut that center line. And that's just cutting off our score line to make the pockets easier when you glue them. It will actually let the little folio here fold better. I don't know what to call it, a folio, card, you know, I guess anything depending on what you end up making with it. So I've just added glue to the bottom portion here, and that's just so that it holds a little bit better when we're sticking something in the pocket. But that's not really necessary because we're going to be gluing this section to the top and making it our second pocket. So you don't necessarily need to glue that little flap that I just did if you don't want to. I just find that it just makes it easier to hold everything in place. So now we've got 2 pockets on this side. And I'm making sure that it's gluing properly on. And then I'm adding glue to the other 2 sides here to finish off our 3rd pocket. And as I said, you can see how easy it is to make this using your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Now I am using a cardstock for this project. I'll put the, you know, how thick it is in the description box below. But you could certainly use, you know, photocopy paper if you're adding this to maybe a journal as additional journal pockets. So here's your little triangle, and you can put it on any side here. I just decided I'm going to add it on that side, and I want the polka dots to show. So that's why when I printed double-sided, I wanted to have a different pattern so you can actually see the difference in patterns that I'm using for this project. Of course, you don't have to. If you just have, you know, single-sided paper, then this section might be just a white part instead of the polka dots. And now on this side, we have our additional little square here that's going to make a side tuck. And you can see there, depending on the side you use, you can kind of show the different patterns as well. So I'm just using my circle punch just to make a little notch here to show that it's a pocket. And if I stick anything in there that's, you know, a little small, I can pull it out. And then I'm attaching this to make my little side pocket where I would maybe put my gift card if I wanted to, or any additional ephemera. So once we glue this on, my friends, then it's all about, you know, starting your decorations and embellishing and whatever else you want to do. But that's it. That's as far as this project goes, and I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoyed it. As I said before, depending on where you add your additional pockets, they look a little different if you put them on the other side. You can see how easy it is to make. So I hope you enjoyed this quick project, the one-page wonder. I will have everything linked in the description box below, and discount codes as well. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And thanks so much for stopping by.